The Kaaba was the most beautiful thing we set our eyes on in the Masjid al-Haram. Our whole life just looking at that building on pictures or videos, and to actually be there for the first time in person exceeded all our expectations. And the beautiful thing about it was, as we were making our Tawaf during our umrah pilgrimage, or our umrah ritual, we didn't really pay too much attention to the Kaaba. We were more focused on just the prayers and the du'as and praying for everyone and praying for ourselves, is to the point where we didn't even acknowledge that the Kaaba was there, aside from just using the direction of the black stone, because the 7 circuits around the Kaaba are starting with the black stone. So that's how we were able to count our rounds. But we didn't really even acknowledge the Kaaba, as we were doing our first Tawaf. Doing the second Tawaf, what you see here, it was on the second level, and it was amazing, seeing people of different ethnicities and different nationalities, and knowing that we all pray the same and we all were there for the same reason. It brought more unity and gave us a better understanding of why we have the Kaaba as our direction, or our Qibla. And it's not that we pray or we worship the Kaaba, it's that the Kaaba is a place to give us that source, that one direction to pray to the one God. And it make perfect sense, why. And just meeting different people were so friendly and just more excited, I guess, as we were, just to be there and to see people from different ethnicities and different backgrounds.
We actually just do video, baby.
And the faces of the people was just amazing. People were so excited to be there and to worship there. And just to do this Tawaf, man, you had the elders there with the wheelchairs, and people were helping them out, pushing them around. And it was something that was amazing, man, the sense of just unity and camaraderie. And this is the Zamzam, the water from the well of Zamzam. And this is like a pit stop you have to take, and when we're there, you have to drink as much of the Zamzam water as possible. It's very refreshing, and it has its healing properties, and definitely a lot of blessings are on this water from the well of Zamzam. And the people there do a great job in, just harnessing the water and making sure that we're provided with the Zamzam water. And we drank as much as we possibly could while we were there. More water from the well of Zamzam. I was trying to get up on close and, read what it was actually saying. And this was my wife and I first trip out the country, and this was we always planned. Like, our first trip would be to umrah, or our first trip would be to, Mecca and Medina, to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. And we're just thankful to Allah that we were able to accomplish that. So that bucket list is definitely filled on that part. And as we make our Tawaf, we know that, our days are coming to a close, of course. Although this was our second day there, this was actually during the Eid night. This was the first day of Shawwal. And we were able to be there for the Eid. And this is late at night. We went to the hotel and then relaxed for a bit in the mall. Then we came back to the masjid. And we're actually here between Safa and Marwa on the roof of the masjid. This is where we stayed to pray Salatul Fajr. and where we actually prayed the Eid prayer. And soon as Fajr's over, they begin getting ready for the Eid prayer. And alhamdulillah, it was definitely a great experience. My wife and I, we found this spot there. It was available, and we sat right away because it was just people after people walking by. And as you can see, it's a real tight corner, but we made it. And behind us is outside of the masjid walls, but also considered the masjid. And there were like a sea of people out there. These are the people who couldn't make it inside of the masjid. So we had to maneuver fast and move fast in order to even get up to the rooftop to secure the location that where we're sitting right now. And it's difficult to film. Oh, there's a brother right here. He was very nice and wanted to do a photo bomb. It was all good. We had a great time. After we finished praying the Eid prayer, we went outside, and I missed the motorcade for the crown prince and the family that came through and was riding out. And here we are going back to our shuttle bus to head back to the hotel to get a nice rest because we were so tired. We've been out pretty much 24 hours almost.